today our class about Tdma, time division multiple axes. Actually, in this case, now I will explain performance of this technique. For example, this is time, this is frequency. This is, for example, F1. In Fdma, this is F1, and there is F2, F3, something like that. After Tdma, in this technique, we increase the capacity of user in 2G, because this technique can be used in 2G, second generation. Firstly, we was use Fdma. For example, if we have 1000 users, can be divided frequency. Now we are increase the capacity of user by divide the time of frequency. How? For example, this is user 1, frequency 1. I can divide to 8 user. For example, this is will be time slot 0, this is time slot 1, this is time slot 2 until time slot 7. So I can divide portion. This is time slot 0, this is time slot 1, and this is time slot 2 until, because I can divide the time slot of each frequency to 8 times. So in this case, I will increase the capacity of user to 8 times. Actually, we are using this technique in 2J. How? Now I will explain how is we can send this. Actually, for example, this is I can give this time slot 1 to user 1, and this give time slot 0 to user 2, and time slot 3 to user 3, something like that until user 7 for each channel, for each frequency. Because last time was I can use one frequency band to one user. Now I can use for each user because I divided the time. But there is something very important in this technique. It is the synchronization. I have to synchronize between the users. For example, if this the frequency band of F1, I will divide to time slot 0 and time slot 1 to time slot 7. So there is synchronization. Firstly, because this is time slot 0, I give to user 1, and this time slot 1 I give to user 2 and something until user 7. Here I have to synchronize, very important, because firstly this is information signal in user 1, then I will go to user 2 time slot 2, user 2 until time slot 0, user 8, then after that return to user 1. Actually, when I go to from time slot 0 until time slot 1 is 7, this is called frame. This is frame 1. Frame 1. This is called frame for 70. And when I return back to user 1 and again send in user 1 information time slot 0 and user 2 time slot 1 until time. So we call this again, this is will be frame 2 when I return back, and until infinity. Actually, this is very important, because if I make more than 8 samples, for example until time slot 100, here in this time when I divide, but when I finish the frame 1 and return back to time slot 0, there will be delay. The user 1 will have delay time until finish and then return back. So after X minutes, find the maximum time slot can be divided. It is 8 times slot.